Today we will
hometown in North Korea, family in North Korean people. And then 1 year, almost 3,000 people passed away because too old. Yeah. So maybe more than 10 years, the first generation are gone. So why our government make this in Jinga here? Because, in Korea we have the better rules, but not yet possible. So, yes, exactly. Okay, so, since 2000 to 2018. Because it's in 1983, no handphone, so it's really hard to find each other. So before only over the which means over the is during Korean War, it's stored. So one day we can dream the nation. You can only take a picture in front of the bridge, but now you are here.
And we also about a year now. But there's another bridge, Do you remember on the bus?
Who his life. But after that, he and my girlfriend,
On the Manhattan Hills, this one is Education Village. This one was built in 1970. So this road, if go straight, then Kaesong Project. From the resident area. Okay? Yes. So see the go street? Yeah. We were passed by one Camp Grievous. That was U.S. military camp